What's up, guys? Navajero here. Wanted to bring you 3 new knives that I've added to my collection. Kind of give you a quick little rundown and some of my thoughts on them. Some good, some bad, and some updates also on them, okay? First off, you got the CRKT Pilar 4. Love this thing. It's great. I got this on eBay used, and I was able to clean it up a bit. It had some rust, had a couple little things, a burr on the inside that usually, I have seen tends to be an issue with CRKT. They tend to leave some burrs and, not the best finishing on the inside. So I got rid of that. But yeah, this knife, it's clearly just one of my favorites, along with the CRKT Pilar 3. I just love the design. I love the finger choil. Ergonomically, it's great. Nice, robust, thick blade. And yeah, it's still super slicey. D2 on this. You got yourself G10 on this side with a bead blasted frame lock. Not titanium. I did have someone ask me if this was titanium. This is not titanium. This is just a stainless steel. Not sure what type of stainless steel they're using on this, but it's probably something cheap like a 5CR or something like that. Really cool back spacer, brass back spacer with jimping. Love it. Yeah, I've been really liking this one. This is my first clip point blade, and it actually works very well. Not as good as a Warncliffe or a sheep's foot to get into cuts, but this one is fairly slicey, so it's still pretty manageable. And the action on the bearings, again, amazing. I love the feeling of opening and closing this knife. Wish they had a little bit better access here. It is quite flush, the G10, with that insert here for the frame lock. But yeah, other than that, great knife. An awesome EDC. Not much to say. There's countless videos of this knife and how great the Pilar series are. So yeah, this one, I've been really loving it. Now, before anybody starts commenting and saying a bunch of stuff, I'm not sure. I know this knife, the Cubit, is highly regarded as one of the best EDC knives, and obviously a great button lock, and how amazing it is. In my experience so far, I haven't had the best experience with it because of that button lock. I absolutely love the aluminum handles and how light it feels. I love the thin blade stock, the all-around design and handle and fit in my hand with the choil right here is amazing. But that button right here I've had issues with it. I've opened and put this thing back together maybe 5 times already, and I just cannot get that button stick to adjust. I've been flicking it open and closed, open and closed, open and closed, and it feels better at times, but I'm not sure if you're able to hear that. It's a click and then I'm able to push it in. And right there, even right there, it's super hard. I'm pressing down really hard on it, and it's mostly when I thumb flick it, it feels like it gets stuck. Right there, that's super, it's super hard to press in that button. I know button locks tend to wear in with time, so, I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt, but it's just that button has really killed the experience for me. I'm not sure if maybe it's just, the one I got. I'm pretty sure it is, because, I've heard nothing but great things about the Cubit. And yeah, it's great. It cuts amazing. It's like cutting, with a hot knife through butter because of that thin blade stock. Super slicey, and it feels great in hand. Jimping is nice and grippy on your thumb. Feels really good, but it's just button. It's really bugging me. I've tried, you know, putting a little bit of, what is it called, lead from a pencil on there. I've heard that helps. Really didn't help. The next thing I think I'm going to try is I'm going to try and take off maybe a little bit off of that, where the actual plunge of the button lock makes contact. I mean, that's kind of like my last option. Maybe there's a burr there or something that I hadn't noticed that's not letting the plunge easily, hold on, easily, you know, push through. So that's kind of where I'm at with this. Until further notice, it's great, except the action. And, you know, when a knife doesn't have good action, I won't carry it. You know, it's just not, it doesn't, you know, do it for me. It's just not pleasurable to use. So, yeah, unfortunately, not sure if I got a lemon or a dud, but I will let you guys know how that comes out. Other than that, the knife's great. I mean, it's all T8s on that, so that's been awesome. Taking it apart has been somewhat easy. Button locks are really not my friend because you got to deal with the spring and then the button and put it all down at the same time to make sure you're lining it up. So it's kind of a pain in the ass, but whatever. Yeah, this thing's great if it had the action that, you know, maybe the CJRB Pyrite has. I mean, I'd imagine if it had that action, this be, you know, one I'd be carrying every other day, and I would have joy carrying it. But up to now, kind of, you know, has killed my experience. But yeah, that is the Civivi Cubit. All right, and lastly, I wanted to give you guys an update on the Guardian Eagle. I've had a lot of people watch the shorts on this and the video on this. Seems like a lot of people were interested in this knife. I did a flipper delete on this, remove the flipper just to make it a little bit better for in and out of pocket and ergonomically for me. I just enjoy a knife with thumb studs or blade hole. Don't really like the flippers. And yeah, this thing's great. I absolutely love the quality. It's crazy how cheap they have them on Amazon. You know, I have the review on it if you guys want to watch that, or not the review, but kind of like where I have some other knives and I talk about this knife particularly also, and then exclusively a video where I talk about this one. But my all around, you know, thoughts on this one, owning it a bit more, it's great quality for the price. I mean, it definitely shoots above its price grade. This thing feels like a, oh, you know what? I'll actually post pictures also, because what I ended up finding out is that Boker pretty much has the same design. The same design, Boker sells it. It's under a different name, I believe, but usually what I think happens is, you know, Chinese OEMs, they'll have, you know, their models, and companies can kind of pick and choose from those models, and maybe they'll change, you know, little details, maybe the blade steel or, you know, colors of the G10, things like that. But all around, it's the same design, but Boker is just, let's say, borrowing the design and putting their name on it and switching a couple little details. But I'll post pictures around here of what I'm talking about. And even that Boker, I believe, is, you know, much more pricey than this one. I mean, again, this one was on sale for under $20. I think it was like $13 or $14. So it's great price. And again, it's just, it feels really sturdy in hand. The action is okay. It's not amazing. It is on bearings, but I mean, it drops shut and everything. It's just, it's not amazing, the action, but it's okay. But other than that, this is a really good pickup. Really have enjoyed it. Again, a lot of people seem to have been interested in it, and yeah, it's a good choice, guys. It's really surprised me on how well it performs and how much you get for such a low price. Another thing I wanted to actually about the Cubit is when I did clean it actually and take it apart, there was a bunch of gunk and a bunch of crap in the plunge, or the hole of the button lock and the plunge and all that. And I'll put pictures here also. So yeah, guys, really important to just open your knives and kind of, give them maintenance, even if they're brand new. This one I opened it up as well, cleaned it up, oiled it. It's just important, to be able to make sure everything's running, at its best. But yeah, the Guardian Eagle, great choice, guys. I mean, it's way, way better than what the price, is. So yeah, guys, and that blade shape, again, I always bring it up every time I bring this knife up, but that blade shape is awesome. All right, guys, so those are some of the new ones that I have in my collection. I will be having some more stuff coming in soon, and I have reached 500 subscribers. I wanted to thank each and every one of you guys, everybody that has commented. Really appreciate the feedback, really appreciate the comments, and you guys, pretty much being patient, because I don't post videos every day, but I try to at least once a week or once every 2 weeks. But hopefully, I'll get a little bit more time and be able to post more. But yeah, guys, with the 500 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway soon, so look out for that. And yeah, stay posted. Give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and check out some of my other videos. Take care, guys. Later.